Hi everybody. So I'm excited to do just a quick little video for you and give you a few notices that are coming up because next Tuesday I won't be in contact. It's Boxing Day already. Wow, coming up fast. So a few things I want to remind you about. PCP deadline January 8th, and I actually enrolled in Chance to Watch a lady put together a vision board to help us with our goals and everything in life. And so I'm going to be letting you know when you can view that. I'll send the link to whoever's interested. You can just let me know. Vision boards can be amazing and really helpful, especially if you do have a goal in life, anything, planning for a trip or whatever you're going to do. So I'm excited to see what she has to say, so I'll be sure to pass it on. Also, yeah, brown and black eyeliners are back in stock right now, so that's good news. The new lavender one is out of stock, which I didn't think it would take long. And I know that we're having a challenge right now, so I appreciate everybody posting whenever they have something they've sold or booked a client or whatever. You can see the sheet there. So I'm excited to do another draw at the end of December, and you will win those cute little pink bags with the lashes, which I meant to grab and I didn't, so that's okay. So right now I just want to talk about refreshing your look, and we know that Christmas is coming. We all need a bit of refreshment. So here's just 4 steps to keep it simple, and I'll run through them for you, and we'll have some fun. Okay, so the first step, of course, would be to depuff, and we know how Christmas time we could have some puffiness under the eyes, and I can't believe, but I'm out of the hydrogel eye patches. I sold them all during my sale, so they're definitely on my order list this month to reorder. We know those work extremely well, but also there is the new instant gratification, which is this instant puffiness reducer. So there's a couple of tips you should know about this. Is that you need to have a dry area underneath your eye before you apply it, so don't put any creams or anything on. And when you do apply just a tiny bit, you're tapping on, that you have to let it dry and try not to have any facial expression while it's working. And so leave it on for a few minutes. And it's not a daily thing, but it's when you need that extra help. This is when this miracle worker comes into play. So that is the first step to depuff. The second step is to conceal, and so we all need to conceal any puffiness, and goodness knows I have my share. Been so busy helping this morning, right away early. One of my customers' husbands came to purchase things for his wife for Christmas, so that was interesting, but it worked out well. And so anyway, I was in a hurry, so anyway, I need to depuff a little bit. So concealer is the best for that, and here's the deal with concealer, is that you can put it on below and a little bit on just where it's shadowy and blend it in, and then you can use the under eye corrector as well if you need to do a little bit more work. It really does well in the shadowy areas, so the two can be used together, which is nice because some days I definitely need that. So a little bit under here, and make sure you're stippling, not rubbing it on. And I get it in the corner, I get dark in there, so a little helps there too. And these are like miracle things for sure, and it does really help, and it won't crease, and I know I love that too. So that's the depuffing part and concealing. Number 3 is to brighten. So we know a little eyeshadow will brighten, and a little bit on the cheeks gives you a little bit of oomph look for the day. So a perfect look, of course, is just some soft matte shades, maybe with a little shimmer. So I've got my brushes here. So the first shade I'm going to use is Biscotti, and I'll apply it all over the lid, right up to under the brow area, all over the lid, and this will brighten. I feel like I'm going to sneeze here. Anyway, I'll get just the one eye done. And then, of course, we need to have something in the crease. So hazelnut is perfect for that. I use a crease brush, which we do have gorgeous brushes, right? So check your tools. If they're not in good shape, order some, because honestly, our prices are amazing for all these brushes. And you can't do a good job unless you have good brushes and clean ones. So that really helps to define the eye, put in the crease. Then I like to use Mahogany as a matte shade and Cinnabar as a matte shade. But if you want a little bit of shimmer, Rose Gold is perfect for this. But I'm going to use Cinnabar because it's a gorgeous softer brown. I use Mahogany a lot too, but Cinnabar does the trick. And because I have hooded eyes, I'm going to do a little bit in the outer corner, right in that little triangle there, and just a bit above, so you can see where it's just going to help push those hooded spots back. So of course my favorite brush is the blending brush. If you don't have this one, you need to have it because it gives everything a soft appearance, gets all the edges cleaned up, and that helps that. So that was Cinnabar, and so that's part of the brightening situation. Then we have our highlighter and our brush for that, and my favorite brush actually is this new cheek one because I love it how it has a dent here to put your finger in, and I'll show you why I use that. So I put a little bit of cheek color just on the top of the cheekbone. I should have put my hair back. And you can do the letter C, and then you know you're in the right place. A little bit of the latte, this one is, just to thin your face down just a bit. And then why I like this brush, because you can squeeze it, and then you can pick up on your highlighter, which is glazed in this case, and just a little bit goes in the right spot. So you're not really putting it everywhere, but you're brightening, and that does help. What a difference. Just a little, and you can put a little bit, you know, on your forehead too, or wherever you're comfortable. So that is the brighten stage, and the last stage is to open up. So this is where the eyeliners come in, and I've got the new brown waterproof one, which you just need to do a little bit on the lash line. I'll have to look in the mirror here. So I always start in the outer corner and just run a little bit along the lashes. It's so creamy, goes on so well, you hardly have to touch it. I love it, it's wonderful. And a little bit of upswing. So now you've opened up the eye a lot better. And then lastly, of course, is some mascara. And I have some of my lash lengthening on just because I like to use that one, and I like to put this lash intensity one to give it a little opening, make it look so much more, well, brighter, more volume. It's all awesome. So I'll get my wand all going. So a little bit to tip on the ends like I like to do. Makes a huge difference. Makes them look thicker, more pronounced, and a little bit on the bottom. See if I can do it today without clumping. And of course, if you do clump, let it dry and then take it off with your finger or Q-tip, and it won't smear. So this is good. See how it goes on so well? And it really does have a rich look. The dye color in this is so good. There. So that does that. This is just my sampler brush because this is my real product that I show customers. So what we've done is depuff because we might need that. Christmas is here. And to conceal any of the dark circles or puffiness, we use the concealer and the under eye corrector. Then we brightened with the eyeshadow and the cheek color and a little highlighter. And then we opened up with the liner and with our mascara. So I hope you enjoy this, girls. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody again in January and talking with you, and lots of great things happening. January Jumpstart, we're going to do, we have some great things planned. We'll have fun. Thanks, everybody. Merry Christmas.